Yemamu nyina akwa baby we de moba your election headquarters kokromoti power Adom TV so ni san twegu ewo Adom 106.3 FM timu amutie wiase afana nyina yemamu nyina akwa baby yego so the coverage of the 19 polling stations we run ewo Ablekuma North constituency ewo nkran ha it is so far yetimi abobo results na from be 13 polling stations and a day amamo into aka 6 polling stations na fe ye wi edjumedi na abewe mo amohwe o TV so be say infographics na eda so e how are voting no ekoye any polling station bia edie into the edaswe one of the polling stations ye behwe na fe yetumi ede abrem ba say de mo amu ho no na ekuya a free yenya 97, Rabina Obin 188. We will be showing you all the polling stations. Said the Nyoma is the so far 13 polling stations. The Yensa Aka Ushemwa, the NPP winning a 3, the NDC candidate winning a 10. And no any the air course of polling stations, no any there. By nti mo amohwe o TVs no mo be hu result no say etwegu ewo mo screen no eso ekwa nti clearly no it's obvious ukọ social media say to say NDC mpanyifo ni nyina no congratulations to Rabina Obin, congratulations to Rabina Obin
to mano wa ye adwuma de obi because that time na MPP phone si gina ye ni nyina no sa area ho no me taifa ho
yes
me taifa ho anadwo
yes
anadwo nyina no de sa car no a vana ye de we yesi so ni bi enam ho no mo utimi say o ye na announcement ni enu no na ekwafi ye ntumi ono bo ntima anya sa de ni bi because sane ye wo kan say o se ne party ne kakra no grounds no enu ye bi afie
mo no and then a door to door
but this is the candidate or no onim se me ko wanya resources or dey adwuma say sika ye akwafi de ye nyen row said abe no mo say omo di scammer no nti me de mete se akwafi ye be ko no asema me di kan say enye ye ma no and truly because support no o kona say Adom ta wachi party no ta wachi the support e wuhia no wunya and na eboa wa mo wako nipa no so pese ye ena NDC for some message omode ko ne say ye ne kita tumi no eti se motoma yen a yenya MP mampani su free amanyokom eti omo ye adwuma abomu MC su free ho
yes
omo ye adwuma abomu omo mre na se mkofa akua free a ebe ne common fund e bia district assembly common fund and na national health insurance ne nkakra wo benya ena ode be ye adwuma no eti ebe ma sa message no enu akofem because munipa no kra ye hu no eti party ne de omo wa asem no na obi ne abani bi no ye mobi achi ema yetiefo eni ahwefo a ehwe yen sa wo hwe Ablekuma North de ye ye kan Pentecost 2 no sene edi kan no kra de no na shine di kan de ba ye akwafi ye 15 ena Rabina Obin 18 ena say ye Koruma Catholic church so a eho so akwafi ye 81 ena Rabina Obin 154 ena otumi enyaye yeba asiedu jedu memorial school eho no so a akwafi ye nya 112 ena Rabina Obin 120 eti one of the polling stations akwafi ye lead ye ne ba kono no ena yeba Church of Pentecost no for door call 4 eho no so akwafi ye 21 ena Rabina Obin 38 ena say ohwe the other area so e ka ho a Methodist Church odoko 1 akwafi ye 77 Rabina Obin 130
yes
ye Roman Catholic Church Buzia Junction odoko 1 akwafi ye 81 Rabina Obin 154 and ye ba DVLA office awoshi Adamami 2 ehonum so akwafi ye 97 Rabina Obin 188 ewona chese ntwimu no so pa and ye ba God First International School da koman 1 akwafi 108 ena Rabina Obin 100 ena onu sutumi nya nti so far ye yaboa no ene ne kakra aka ye hwe anim se betumi aba na se the final declaration and electoral commission de beba no ye hu se ne ye si akono se mo be no nso de
na ye final result na e na ye information say some of the journalists they say call collation center hono they were being prevented into ye be hwe say e honson seminar because see ano from the polling station also mu nyina collation center na omoko because again I mean ebe ye onwa say yakan polling station result will be ehu de wanya at the polling station ebedu collation center na neoma yenya a lot of that in 2024 in the yakan polling station bia obi anim say polling station ha we ni na menya afi edu collation center ye kwa kani nyina abomu a we say media say we say media say
me
pink sheet menye we na neoma ya basa and I'm hoping say we no 19 polling stations pen yen konkonya sa neoma no ebi. One other thing the lessons I ever pick from any abattoir na yedi akwa wura akwetia because unim say akwetia hotspot so open election hotspot e Ghana ha akwetia constituency account because we've had a history and those 6 polling stations rerun 6 polling stations rerun to say it was totally bloody crazy and we are hoping to see na nyame eya adom na ekwan bia electoral commission the omon hye ba by election ebekoso wa akwetia no e was say picking lessons everywhere but I would say 2024 elections no the National Election Security Task Force the IGP the down no it make some decisions be one and they say omo soja ni bia e ma polling station bia soldier for no will be at a distance here one na aton sa afre won no maba 2 police for nkwa na be mo makwa akobo police stations no buy omo so omo kwa omo mfatuo unkra ammunition bia police na won sa obotom na wugina hosa that decision a certain result in 2024 where we saw say coalition center after coalition center hoodlums eko take over na police we need na home yes and we had said say ma soldier ni bia but soldier for no so egu baby and it was absolute chaos the whole country baby omo a isi adan omo a say police station say omo a tete ballot papers mo tete all over the place captured on video and clearly that security decision say ma soldier for nko polling stations yema police were emfatuo ni ade enkono strangely after a review of the course of 2024 nyina still the National Election Security Task Force SI taking the same decision bi o Ablekuma North 19 polling stations and also this time in podie yankase yebema soldier for ne kra awo baby na yehia won maba o sisi a soldier ni bia emma baby they have no business in elections police for still monko munkretu and they are saying a repeat of what happened in 2024. I am hoping, say, a review of Wayno will let all of us know, say, SARS security decisions, no, amwa. That's what the trend shows, say, amwa. Because in the 2024 elections, 7 months down the line, even more serious Nyoma as a CBO with the same strategy, amwa. I shudder to think, say, we would go to Akwetia. No, it's Akwetia, elections hotspot. Even with 6 polling stations, it was crazy. Not the whole constituency. Say, police for Bekoha, and so moon create you. No, no, I don't think that should be possible. I don't think so.
Near C 2024, no repeat. Near 2024, uncle. Your far by elections are Kosovo, Mayimo. Ufri chipone ebesi akwatia talensi ene aswase by election ne wenum nyina no niema hune se obi nipa ye bone na wotwe naso a asotwe a obi be ye ayede be ma no no se next time mimi koye bia ne beba mitim se obi ye bi kro konsa wam kura wo maaye
sure
obi ye bi mi hu se ye de ne court to di nasem e de ne kotum mu entansi when you see 2024 ofa baby to say dom kwabenya constituency akwatia kro ya wo kano bibi koso wo ne koso wo tachiman ne koso wo ablekuma north ne koso wo kankwe south ne miaya godo nyina no enesa wo ko police for records mu na wo bisa say himfo ne ye chi wo mo during the 2024 elections
not even one
na cases no ye dia me na kosisen a obi wunya bi
not even one
enti nipa na di atwitwa asem no omo na ye pa na omaji o omo na mo nom no it's not like odo party ni nti na oye adwuma no enne ye hyeda ko ha yomo ye ti omo ka
ebi okọ mu free Ghana ha
ebi free Ghana ha ebi free constituency wo waje ni sika nti ne ye wo be ye na atwitwa asem no ofa ne se obe ye adwuma enti wanchi nipa no antwe na so no onim so me kokra ye nya mehwe e na repeat na eto aso.
But how on earth can a whole cluster of schools, one whole building, yasino, because na put electoral materials and up till now, not even one person has been arrested. The see what Damongo, the see what Techiman South, the see what Ablekuma North, in Sawim, all over the place.
Not South,
not even one. Yes, not even one arrest. In my warren, they say, "See, I pass the Anti-Vigilantism Act, and vigilantism we no abide because among for political parties no elusu confident in the police depending on where they stand. In so our police for fantastic or opposition police for papa and then only start say party no opposition officer also no sunya on no security. I mean in komo we di wo man you mo be kaya and MPP opposition this thing South Africa mercenaries been I say baby yeah this ankomo in this country for a long time. My fear and say if the state security apparatus and to me and so sad we are we might slide into a banana republic because and then what it means they say from Akwitia into 2028 main elections we would see a competition of why and the war militant group they will take over because already the Ghana Police Service based on sad decision we take here say Yebeko polling stations infect you and then you could see clearly said these guys were able to baku sum police ni be share from one video no crowd rebel
and na 2024 elections one we call so boase on the soldier ni
yes it is a policeman mean create you me who say hoodlums e baby crass kan e be cra neoma you want me to put my life on no on yet no so eno hwe video na edu ba bi soldier police for ni nyina gina nchen no mo be again say guys na be sen ko no mo remu and that is and a shock me say if a proper review of 2024 was done why we still came to the conclusion say we so no win say a constituency stakes near very high say about the conclusion say bet the same strategy police for unko gina ho omun create you soldier for ye mo bia ema ho no I don't think say bet
me did say obi police adwuma no ho say police ni be chew kra na say wo the attack ba police ni so no kitatuo na obe take action be with a gun kita no a ye training omu in such a way say onim baby e was all the tuo bo enu nti na to da police for ni bi wo hono ma ye ka say there be we de wafom ebi a wo si o na nipa no oba be kumi kra wutimi di tuo bo nipa nan a onwu enti say ye nim say ye training ye bambofo ama omu nim baby e was all tutuo bo min kunipa no ba me mano ni opeso ye no ontumi meye na ye nyi omu ni se o betumi aye sa adwuma no a ene ye wo hawo because akwati ade no wahu ma me che constituencies ni bi wo no mo a nipa wo tuo kobisa small arms commission na bi se o mo say nipa dodo sign the wood on registered guns yes she omo and na wo kom ya ya bodo a ye tu nsase musade galamsey wo no a amanfo wo etuo she omo enti se wuma police ni say won konkobo ban no okono nkita hwe a se ne wo kan ya yusu sa enhyehyeye 1 2 ye hu ne enye wom se be ma police for na kitatuo no monto no basabasa because neso ne yesi ye obi won police ni no obo reporter nation no nipa bi wo ho no mo a Ghana ni enti a yenta nkum nipa say US ni we ni mo so enkwala akotutuo ni say etuo ye enkita ye bebre obi wo ho no mo ane kukunti
so trigger happy
okitatu a sa police ni ya wo ball reporter na sum no okitatu obetumi de ebi
ono say no
nya da bi asem obi a wo fira chire etumi betene wo nsa wo mena o mo hye wase hwa adwodwo se kowachi na wo fira chire di kitikiti bebo asum no wo kitatu anti because of e bia enema sa
no ma nko eno ntina e back crowd controller even police for no enye police officer bia de timi ye crowd control there are specially trained police for and near what FPU ye was SWAT sa police unit no obia wa adwuma oye and enye Ghana nkwa and who even US and near what the Navy SEALs omo for special operations okwa Ghana Armed Forces or Ghana ha ye wo unit omo no for special operations unim say okwa cover elections why identify hotspots into there are specially trained officers how do you
what's all do
absolutely
and yes be a nipa no divisional commander
never say oko only emotional intelligence ultimate control the temper any inti and make say yeah security architecture no should know let's review the election 2024 you review runway na you who say the strategy I adopted no it is not working because we don't need another election to know such a strategy in any ejuma. And even in 2028, on the evidence of the SC 2024, any ablekuma runway, you know, things might get out of hands. And we cannot also say you were military, you were Ghana Armed Forces, say Omugu barracks. I mean, really, I can't understand it. I can't, because clearly, never elections are, over the years, say, elections in Ghana and Africa at large, because through elections in democratic state and how they bring power. In Africa, we have power. It's me and Nioma Debris. In the parties go into elections, yeah, so when you do or die, and you way. But what they do on election day, for them, and you do or die. And the security should always be a step ahead. The year who so far, the hoodlums ni mumu you always a step ahead of the security. Because the hoodlums na police for say, oh, get in the area, tell we are joking. We are joking. It can't continue. It can't continue.
And you may cry the Obi say, yeah. Do time or more kind
Ghana Journalist Association, your president, Akasa Afa, attacks on journalists. Yenko enkonkotie ye ba polling stations akaya kekeni nyina abom na ye de eno nso atodwa yentimra
yebenya a favorable environment sebio yebetinya ko yedwuma so a yemfa ehu enkoso na enum no sabere dwuma de ne koso na no na sa asem boni bad news yi esiye na eye sɛ de medical ka no enye asem a eye asem de na wohwɛ video na ebeto abonten na ifoni ebeto abonten na hu say the police ni si eboyinu asum osina suma bi bekasa de oye konfo anan esatwe dwuma na nye crime oye esatwe dwuma sabio na onye bone onfom ye into bi akọ onipa no ehye ne branded says oye wall identifiable or visibly identifiable or share the montalia ni media ni jacket gusua e kire se oni pay and training na ohwe ni nima na utimi pona so say or ye ni dey or discharge the constitutional mandate na ye nua na kasa na o kasa na emra o cover o ye ni juma na o police center no officer no officer ya bo ni din ya o ye pinipa o police mu a ye ka say police for one twe na so ye no officer na approach ni ka jam say on free premises on free baby owo no e no see there bi wa ba so be ni juma o timi free osa na o free o be den na ejuma no ye suma no so mbra be no be den na wonya sebio wetimi report de esefata e de amanfo no amane enti o kasa no na o see say na mikotu Mr. Boyne o say na as soon as now I say sadly he shoved me just say obi obian yes osumno na osumni wie no e na osadiness o say yi sa a board ni so a onye ne hweye onye ne boni bia ye onso onye obi aboni onti obi na so na say o hwe force any awode a yen officer eye officer kan wasema ono anka onimude onimummra ka say ohun nyansa se bi onsemtrafo ni police fo dwuma ye no e baako na odebbo ma ye dwuma no force a ode si ni so na ema ni so tan prekope na usuro po se ebia kwakofa oye ne bia bre no ebia the long term damage na dachi bia kwakoha nini na de kan say za ade hu a esi enne no eye ade a obeka say eye nimguase ede ma nsemtrefo fa hudi the concept of the case press freedom eye nimguase esa ye eniwuo ede ma nsemtrefo fa hudi ene ejuma yeyi na andamani ye democracy no esan say ye ka democracy the underpinning of democracy is press freedom say media need to be di omuduma yi a na ke bi mem kim kebi enso ekokan na nti say media na ye serve as a bridge and a link between one a wo bu o man no and one a wodi ye so no eye ye no ma ye wo mu amanfo a wodi ye so no say wo pese break bridge na me ni say wo pese ke bi mem kebi ebekonim nti ye papa
Albert Jumfo, a Ghana Journalist Association president, and Amoten and Kano, any a journalist across the country to Abania Science to Abamano, say on Tuane Jumaso for the next 3 years as president of the association. I think the evidence of the first term, say a bar standing up for the right of journalists, wabone homework day, papa, and we hope say would maintain some momentum, and make sure say. Omua edis abone no police for ensa etumi akawon many Professor Smart Sapon ebe di enkomo prof otemenka yema wakwaba na monitor elections no result epiemu aba no bibia yon wanwa ene elections yemo
well bibia titu shada nye wanwa I think Yesiamu at the end anka Yema being seen as usual, as I see. Memoir as a bit, better can ya. We have got a lecture, a police station in Bosnia, dear. For where Fatama police for near dear in enemy and then SNC, low turnout in himself, Bano. Run off there by elections, not the idea, na motivation nation anyhow. And then don't turn out to listen see. If I general election crowd no turn out in who ye na elegi and it shut down young one. And now Nianke say electoral commission name penny for about also a year, any police for 1 year. Some time ago, December 7th, of the command not for Oman, and Oman, yes, belated, but. And also was expected because Lanka Bear and Mama Senka, Send your Muja Coalition Center, Homa, and Manti Koji Bosu, December 7th, and can let some Gomez at the house, and then let's one say Yaho. And also, Yamma, police in Swa, said you big man, and now say, Didia, now, Omo professionalism, Swat, now say, Munsha dance, no moon, your Majuba, I don't know. And then so it is, I see, keeping the crowd away. Na afi entokwani ade omuwe prevent no eto da bia na prevention no ni ho tya ma asem ni sirie eto da bia mutumi de omani hwe na ni sia ye bibi o madwen ni say o politicians munya o mo ye ko kan obi be transfer ye na bibi na professionalism ne dan China ye we am expecting more but in terms of operational activities of your security and said that mu bia the good the bad the ugly ni mu bia no e be mo said you'll be more journalists assuming. And to the be a police if one no, they chairman Kwanabia there that one of the scenarios I'm using is that we let guilty rather go and we tend to attack the innocent. Or no more threat to the system are the ones that will so the government has the energy on. No more threats in the moment and Jenny show nothing yet for what will be near. We are clean, Omunim say, we are harmless, we are threats. see some manage be as I was to do my Juma baby in the day. And yes, Subandia, Minyaka, but a good, the bad, the ugly, and she in one way and one, including Tanya Babu to train out in the football be answered in Limsa.
84, because I remember, sir, before election down there, MP before they didn't come out, no, say, even out of the 19 polling stations, easy, sir, young choir rerun, no. Na MPP it me we need 16 out of the 19 polling stations and almost cite the last election cite 2020 there and ade now so free say ye ade in sa run way no ombetima say we need 16 no and now on the evidence of a juma NDC aye in the last 7 months na betimi aflip said the aflip CCA.
Oh, sincerely na baby, I'm going to say a bit in the afflicted. Also, I don't forward going. Yamia Poyen and refrain here. Usually, they are not connecting more. And yet, near a new bulle, and then near in future near that any muno. I don't know it's more forward looking than backward looking. If Yamia Moya with Frank and if I be being baby, I can never to the out yet. It's a never any ocean anymore. Why na ABA with the Nepa, obeying your cogy be a breme? Only banning and never partiate. Ocean one, Rabla, and ABA or qua, obeying your cogy be on Papa or Diaba. And the campaign messaging, Nanka Bewo in 2024, and the campaign messaging in the betting as and a new panel in the heat of a moment, no. Onyene and Rahu, onyene historic, home, and the emotion and Nimu and the Abia, and more opportunity to travel and all those things were favoring India and Rabna.
Okay.
And yes, polling station records never one day, but any Nipa in the name said, Yajan forward looking present and future, and Namin said to me as. And now, of course, my friend can was incumbency. Abuse in India, man, never be so. Africa had the politics in the Wupa. So the beer, so just for being named member can take it in their account for us at them. Mupi better no more to a man, no man.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Yo, Prof, you better say, maybe the way you developing story, you better so Eddie Huncomobile. Why? Yeah, that's a pa. Professor Smart Sapon, a pollster, or sign extra the Kumasi Technical University, and Moten and Kano. Yamreno Aso, now so far 281 polling stations, and a war Ablekuma North. Emu 276, and so far Yakika boom. So 276 now nana equia usu free 33,357 33,357 Irabna Oben 33,615 in the meaning say there are 5 more polling stations to go yeah they be can we hona fe yenya the ba say the maka no it will take a miracle for the NPP candidate to win.
Change
Derby. It doesn't look likely. Because congratulations all over the place for Irabna Oben on social media. Of course, largely from NDC for NPP for as Oma consider. And I see a conversation Omo national executives and resign. The next election, you may that conversation that you see at Air social media. Yeah, the coverage, ABC, a medase papa, and you may, and Yamea Domoa or China, who can to me do the air basso, Asempa FM. Now, watching Super Basso Adom TV, so we'll bring you a review of elections, and then on Monday, Air Corner. The Wohuna, so your science so Eddie Abremo. But your say bonsu, on behalf of the team, good evening.